Hello, everyone. Here's a quick reminder on how to access all of your school applications. For those of you who have been here before, I'm sure you remember we use a website called Clever. It's a single sign-on website, and we put all of our school apps in there. That way, you don't have to log into a million different things. You can just log into one thing and then have access to everything from that dashboard. I'm going to share my screen here and show you what that looks like. So you're going to want to go to clever.com, very easy to remember, and then you're going to click on log in as a student, and then you're going to want to use your student's um, Epic assigned email and password. Okay, so there'll be a few steps to logging in. Just be sure that you're using the email that we give you, your student email and not a personal email. Once you're logged in, your landing page will look something like this. Of course, I have way more apps, way more apps than you'll have in here. You'll have a core curricula section, supplemental curricula section, so on and so forth. Here's how you access everything. Um, I'll point out a couple of different applications here that might be useful that we might be using frequently throughout the year. Of course, your core curricula, and I'll have a separate video on that for you to watch. That's probably the most important. Schoology, which everyone will have access to. This is how you will access your bell ringers, your daily bell ringers. Again, I'll have a separate video for that. Down here at IXL, this is a really great resource for families, students and families, if you want to um, really practice particular skills, right? They've got practice questions from pre-K all the way up through 12th grade for just about um, every different topic within a core subject that you can think of, right? Math, English, science, tons and tons and tons of practice questions in here. Really great resource for that. Sora by Overdrive here is a online, um, kind of like an online library. You can check out books. If you don't want to go to your local library to check out books, say if you have a research assignment or you need to have a book or daily reading or something. If you don't want to have the physical book, if you don't want to use your local library, you can always use this. It is free. You can check out books and you can read them on your computer. And there are even some audiobooks available on here as well. So it's very, very useful. Renaissance we use for benchmark testing. So for pre-K through eighth graders, we'll be using this frequently throughout the year. And then, of course, we have some different student resources on here. Your Google Calendar, which is very important. We use that quite a lot. And then access to your other Google applications. Even your Gmail and Zoom, you can access from here. There are also a few other resources down here. Some of these you'll have, some of them you won't have. Again, it just kind of depends on the grade level that your student is in, what resources they have, and which ones they don't. But that's how you get into Clever, and that's a quick tour of some of the important resources. All right, that's it for this video. Bye.